The governor's tax plan is one of several bills still sitting in 2015 Nevada legislative session. We'll cover the busy week coming up.
Thank you, Ryan. Plus, the Wayne Burgarello murder trial continues today. Who we can expect to hear from and what insight they'll bring.
Also still to come, Texas has been seeing days of rain and heavy flooding, and now it has turned deadly. We'll tell you how the governor is responding. We'll have that story and much more coming up for you on this Tuesday, May 26th, 2015.
You're watching News 4 Today on your side in high definition.
And a good Tuesday morning to all of you at home. Welcome to the last half hour of News 4 Today. First half hour of mornings on Fox 11. I'm Samantha Boatman.
And I'm Bill Frankmore. Yeah, 6:30 as we get you going here on your 26th day of May. We're going to be drying up and warming up all at the same time this week. Temperatures actually closing in on 90 degrees after a less than stellar weather-wise Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, but you know what? The rain, it was so nice to get. But for those of you who had outdoor plans, I know it was hampered a little bit, but just rescheduling for this coming
Yes,
weekend.
exactly. The weather should be perfect for that. I talked to some buddies of mine who went camping up at Boca on Friday and Saturday night. Yeah, and it was miserable, and they had a hole in their tent, and he said there was literally puddles inside the tent.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to sleep in that kind of stuff.
I would say
hey,
so.
we're going to be drying out, though. If you want to give it another shot this weekend, do so there for sure. All right, we've got an interesting thing here. Final week of the legislative session. Scheduled final week, right?
I know. It just seems like it's gone by so fast. It, of course, is a busy week for state lawmakers in Carson City. The end of that 2015 Nevada legislative session is just days away, and some important bills are still being debated. Ryan Kern joins us live from the newsroom to break down several bills left on the table, including the big one, the governor's tax plan. Good morning to you, Ryan.
Yeah, good morning, Sam. Good morning, Bill. Yeah, down to the wire for week 17 of the legislative session with exactly 1 week before it all ends for another 2 more years. Now, of course, the big one, the revised revenue plan on the table from Governor Sandoval. The governor wants to see $1.1 billion in taxes go towards education. Now, a joint assembly met yesterday to discuss the plan. Through this, business license taxes go up in a modified business tax. So, banking, mining, and telecommunications officials are testifying for the bill, saying K-12 education funding is critical, and this covers it. A 2/3 majority vote is needed for this tax plan to pass in a Republican majority field. Now, if not passed, a special session down the road may be needed. Also, officials are optimistic there will soon be changes to suicide prevention training for therapists. Assembly Bill 93 is moving on, requiring licensed therapists and social workers to complete 2 hours of specific suicide prevention and awareness instruction. This adds on to existing laws where the professionals must complete certain education courses when they are renewing their business licenses. Also, the days of sexual orientation conversion therapy could soon be over in Nevada. Senate Bill 353 was approved by senators with a 14-5 vote and now heads towards the Assembly. The bill bans therapists designing a course around turning, quote, young gay people straight. The bill's first reading takes place tomorrow in the Assembly Committee on Commerce and Labor. Now, of course, some bills have already passed through the session with time to spare. That includes Uber. Reporting live in the newsroom, Ryan Kern, News 4.
Ryan, thank you. Also happening today, the state's expected to call forensic experts in the Wayne Burgarello murder trial. You'll remember that Burgarello is accused of killing Cody Devine and wounding Janae Wilson, who he found in his vacant home in Sparks of 2014, in February of 2014. Those experts should indicate where Devine and Wilson were when they were shot. Also expected today, testimony that would be counter to Burgarello's interview with police, where he says that he saw Cody's arms go up, indicating that he had a gun. The 74-year-old Burgarello claims the shootings were in self-defense. Now, in Nevada, property owner has the right to use deadly force to protect their property. However, according to state law, they cannot be the initial aggressor.
Well, a battle over bears is heating up again at Lake Tahoe. A Las Vegas man will ask a judge for a protective order against bear advocates at Lake Tahoe, saying they harassed him after he initiated efforts to trap a bear that damaged his vacation home. William O'Donnell's request for an order against the Bear League will be considered at a hearing tomorrow in Incline Village Justice Court. The former Republican state lawmaker accuses bear defenders of making nasty and somewhat veiled threats against him and also interfering with the Nevada Department of Wildlife's efforts to trap the black bear outside his Incline Village home.
All right, 6:34, let's get our weather on the floors. Meteorologist Tim Studebaker standing by. How about a peek outside? Sun is up, skies are blue, which it seems we haven't seen for weeks.
I know. You know, we saw a little bit of sunshine. When was that, Sunday morning that you were talking about that?
Yeah, but it was a blip.
But it was, yeah, very, very short-lived. Of course, once the sun came out, it started to form some more clouds and some more storms. That's that whole, you know, adding fuel to the fire situation where we had the conditions there for showers and thunderstorms, and all we needed was the fuel from the sunshine. Now we're kind of getting rid of other elements of the fuel to the fire situation. Okay. So we're getting rid of the shower chance for the most part down to 20% today and tomorrow, and then gone for the rest of the week. And that's because upper level instability is moving out.
Great month, though. Getting some much-needed precipitation.
Very, very good month so far. We are already twice and more the average rainfall for a month of May at the airport in Reno. So far, we've gotten an inch of rain plus 1/100th of an inch. The average for the entire month of May, just under a ½ inch. So a little bit more than a ½ inch surplus so far at the airport in Reno. Of course, what helps the drought is really snow in the mountains during the winter, but this certainly doesn't hurt us, and we really didn't see too much in the way of flooding issues with these showers and thunderstorms. There were some minor issues of concern over the last couple of weeks, but not really too much widespread flooding, so that is some good stuff. We got more than we usually get in the month of May in an average May. Isolated showers for the eastern side of the state, dry for the western side of the state right now, and that's kind of the story for today. 20% chances in western Nevada and the Sierra for afternoon showers and storms, and about 60% chances out over the eastern side of the state. That's where most of the shower activity will be, out east for us today. 51 in Dayton, 46 in Carson City, 54 in Fernley, 37 in Southlake, and 34 in Truckee this morning. Going for the 60s and the 70s depending on your elevation today. Sun and clouds, and again that 20% chance for showers and storms. So a quick stray shower is not out of the question, but really we should be mostly dry today. West winds 10 to 15 miles per hour too. The shower chances fall off completely on the 7-day forecast, and temperatures, they rise to near 90 degrees. We'll cover all that coming up in a bit. Back to you.
All right, Tim, thanks. Well, a lot of people headed back to work today, so let's see how the roadways are doing with Trooper Dave Gibson from NHP. Good morning, Trooper Dave.
Well, good morning, Sam. And to let you guys know, we are currently accident-free again around the Reno-Sparks area, and so far that commuter traffic is running smoothly out there. So as always, please buckle up, limit those distractions, move over for those emergency vehicles, use caution around the crosswalks, make sure to watch out now for those motorcycles and bicycles out there. And remember, all minor accidents can be moved to the shoulder to keep that traffic running smoothly. And also use caution around that spaghetti bowl area, please. With that being said, be safe, have a great morning, and I'll send it back to you at the desk.
All right, appreciate it, Trooper Dave. Thank you. Well, you could soon be seeing a $1 fee at the Nevada DMV as the agency raises money for a new computer system. The technology fee would affect any paid transaction at the DMV until 2020. The money is aimed at funding a $109 million multi-year modernization project. Agency officials say the program will cut wait times and reduce the need to come into a physical DMV office. Most of the funding for the upgrade is expected to come from the Highway Fund, but the $1 tech fee is projected to raise $10 million over the next 2 years.
It's now 6:38 on your Tuesday morning, and a Reno toddler was recently diagnosed with cancer. So now his family is teaming up with a local gym to raise funds for all families dealing with this disease. 2-year-old Logan Smith was diagnosed with neuroblastoma last month. He's already spent more than a month getting treatment in the Bay Area. His prognosis is good, but he'll have to go back for the next year and a half for treatment. So Black Iron Gym in Sparks is stepping up. They're hosting a fundraiser called Lift for Logan this Sunday. Their goal is to help all families dealing with childhood cancer. So all proceeds from the event will benefit the Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation.
My wife has met single parents from Carson and from Reno. They're driving back and forth, so they have no income, no insurance, and the Children's Cancer Foundation is picking up some of those tabs.
And if you want to help this family and other families in our area, the fundraiser is this Sunday from 9 till 3. The event is open to the public and also includes a raffle and a bake sale. You can also donate online. For more information, just head to our website, mynews4.com. Tim?
All right, thank you, Sam. Well, a heat wave in India has turned deadly. How hot it got and what's expected for the next few days there, that's coming up.